Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Behind me, 2010 Acura MDX, we're gonna be replacing the front struts. Let's get started. First thing we wanna do is jack the vehicle up, put it on jack stands, we'll pull our tire off. This job is best done with both sides jacked up at the same time. The first thing we're gonna tackle is our sway bar link. This has the potential to give us the most trouble. I have a drill with a wire brush. We're just gonna clean off these threads the best we can. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna take just a little liquid wrench and spray it on our threads. It's mostly for a lubricant. Next, we're gonna take a pick and just pick out our center here. That way our Allen key will fit in nicely. Then we'll take our 17 mil wrench, put it on the end. We'll crack it loose. There we go. And now the center is just spinning. That's where we take our Allen key, put it in the center. That'll hold it from spinning. Then we keep backing this out. Now this can be pretty tough and sometimes it'll get seized. If possible, we'll take our Allen out, turn this around, and then tighten it back up. Just like that. We can add more lubricant. We can brush off our threads a little more, whatever you need. We'll just keep working it. If you are struggling, an alternative method, in the back, right in front of the boot, there's a little stud. We could take a pair of vice grips, clamp it on that stud, and if you have an impact, we can use an impact instead. Almost got it. Let's re-grip. There we go. So whichever method works best for you, and if you really can't get it, then you may need to use heat or just cut it off. But we got it. So we'll just bring this out and rest it aside. We'll undo our ABS bracket, 10 millimeter. Looks like my battery's dying. Let me change it real quick. And over on this side, we have our brake hose, 12 millimeter. There we go. And then our main strut bolts are 24 millimeter. We'll hold this side. We won't take these out yet, we'll leave them in. Now we'll grab a jack and put it under our lower control arm. We don't want to jack it up, we're just giving our control arm something to rest on. Now let's head up top and pull off our upper nuts. To get access to our upper nuts, there's 3 covers. You can take a pick or a flat screwdriver, we'll just pull up on these covers. There's 1, there's 2. Now this one's a little interesting. It looks like it has a spot in the front for you to put your screwdriver, but really you want to pull it from the back, and that's how you release it. Set that aside. These are 14 millimeter. Take a magnet, we'll pull those out. Let's hop back under and we'll pull our strut out. We'll remove our lower bolts the rest of the way. We'll take a little hammer and just hit from this side. And this one, just pull on it. Got it. Now we can lower our control arm. Tap on it to separate it. There we go. Be careful of our CV axle boot. Now we'll lift this up. Also watch out for your brake hose. We'll just maneuver it around. There we go. Got it. We'll get our new strut. We'll line it up with our old one. Make sure everything is the same. Now, this part can be a little tricky. We're gonna put it in here. Drop it down, bring it around. We're gonna try to line up our holes up top. There we go. Whew, these things are a little heavy. What I have found to be the easiest is to line up these holes down here first and then go up and put those in. We'll just turn this. We'll have our bolt ready. Just gonna finagle it. There we go. And just one is enough. Put our jack back under. And we can line up these holes up here. Looks like they're still in place. Put a little pressure down here. Now let's go up top and put our nuts on. We want to use the new locking nuts that came with the strut. Put it on a magnet. We'll drop it in there. And hopefully you could twist the magnet just a little bit. Get a few threads started. And then pull it out. My new nuts are a new size. It bumped up to 15 millimeter. The information I have says these are torqued to 43 foot-pounds. Put our covers back on. Let's finish up down below. Take our jack out. Put in our lower bolt, snug them down. Torque is 156 foot-pounds. Just wants to spin on me. Put this on. Do the lower one. Throw our ABS bracket back on. And our brake hose. Last is our sway bar link. Putting it on is the same as taking it off. We'll get this started. Put our wrench on, and then our Allen. We'll just tighten it down. And this is 58 foot-pounds. That is it. Good job. All right, there you go. That's how you can place front struts on your MDX. All in all, not too bad. Struts are a little heavy, a little awkward getting it in there, but with a little tenacity, you can get it done. I'll have links in the description for all the parts and tools used. If you have any comments, questions, feel free, post down below. We'll see you on the next one.